son. Your mother and me would like for you to cozy up to the Finkelstein boy. He's a bright kid, and he's going to military school, and remember, he was an Eagle Scout, and you lift weights. Build your goddamn muscles, huh? You know, you could build your muscles picking strawberries. You know, bend and stoop. Shit, maybe I could get you a job with United Fruit. I got a buddy with United Fruit. Get you started. Start with strawberries. You might work your way up to these goddamn bananas. When, boy? When are you gonna get your act together?
Gross.
Oh, good God almighty me. I think he's the Antichrist.
Welcome to the first ever episode of Bend and Scoop. I'm Bob, and we're coming to you not quite live from the Lukewarm Tallboy Studios. Let's go ahead and get right into the music. Start with a band out of Chicago called Rookie. This is Hold On Tight.
written down, so it must be true. Long live the king, the queen
Great stuff there from East London's False Heads. The song was called Fall Around. A great man once asked, ever seen a guy with a fake head? Well, he just played a band comprised entirely of false heads. Fantastic stuff. Before we keep the party rolling with some more music, just wanted to give you a heads up about the nature of our podcast and kind of our purpose, our mission. We're really looking to shine a light on some of the lesser known or lesser exposed musical artists out there, both locally here in DFW and throughout the world. And we've got a presence on social media geared toward this. First and foremost, we're going to have a playlist on Spotify, an ongoing playlist we're going to update after each episode that'll have all of the music that we featured. It's going to be the Bend and Scoop playlist on Spotify. We'll link to that on our Twitter account, which is @BendScoop. Same as our Instagram, also @BendScoop. And you can find us on Facebook. We got a Facebook page @BendandScoop. So look for us in any and all of those social media locations. All right, let's keep things going here. Got a band out of Melbourne, Australia. It's called Cable Ties. This is Tell Them Where to Go. Love that one. Detroit's Deadbeat Beat with You Lift Me Up. Gonna keep the action rolling here with a band called Catholic Action out of Scotland. Remember, kids, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. This is Your Old Dad.
Your old dad's dying. He said, son, I'm growing up, 'cause your mother can't stop crying, and your girlfriend has 2 homes.
That's probably my current number one band, one of my all-time favorites at this point, really. Guided by Voices, out of Dayton, Ohio, led by the great Uncle Bob Pollard. They've been around since the early 80s, folks, and so many people have never heard of them. One of the best live bands in the business, still going. Went and saw them here in town at Trees probably summer before last, and next time they come through town, I'm definitely going again. They are fantastic. So definitely give Guided by Voices a look. And they're very prolific too. They put out 3-4 albums a year. Bob Pollard puts out a couple, 2-3 solo albums a year. He's got side projects. Just a massive amount of content. Lots of stuff to listen to there. Now, our next artist is a gentleman named Mo Troper out of Portland, Oregon. This is a song called Almost Full Control.
Why does she wait when he's turning her away? She thought she was out of the woods, but he led her heart astray. It's a cancer, she said, and it's killing both of us. All these tears just turned those gears to rust. He can hardly bear the thought of her elsewhere. Passion overfed is a monster pulling at his hair. I can't believe I spent my youth like this, she thought. Weary from the war, she wished she'd never fought. Bleary-eyed and distraught.
It's another one of my current favorites, Real Estate, out of New Jersey. That's the title track from their latest album, The Main Thing. Saw them at Gillies, or the Ballroom, whatever that smaller venue is down there, a couple years ago. They were great. Just an awesome, awesome sound they have. So, I'm gonna wrap things up here with, kind of wrap things up. We got a little bonus content toward the end, but last twofer here is going to be a pair of bands or artists from the Lone Star State, capital of Austin. Lead things off with a band that is not around anymore, hasn't been for many, many years, but you may have heard one or two of their songs on the radio back in the late 80s. This is from their first album from 1986, band Wild Seeds, and this song is called Hurricane Girls.
Enough of this shit, I'm sick and tired of it. It's time to open the hatch and climb on out of the pit. See my old friend daylight, some bluer sky. Baby, find me some nightlight, brought in my state of mind. 'Cause it's been a long year, I'm getting out of here. I used to worry about her, now that's disappeared. Yeah, these feelings all bygone to some darker age, and I'm passing it along, a sentimental play. It took the wind out of my sails, it let me dog and bound. I'd be driving down the freeway, can see that it ain't love, but they got a crystal heart, and you're too afraid to let go and break it all apart. Oh, sentimental play, that's what ran me down. It took the wind out of my sails and let me doze around. I've been driving down the freeway and I turn around. A sentimental plague ain't love, it's a goddamn merry-go-round. A sentimental plague, that's what ran me down. It took the wind out of my sails, it let me doze around. I've been driving down the freeway and I turn around. A sentimental plague ain't love, it's a goddamn merry-go-round. A sentimental plague ain't love, it's a goddamn merry-go-round.
That's Austin's own James Steinley with Sentimental Plague. Hope you enjoyed tonight's very first episode of Bend and Scoop. Love to get your feedback. In addition to the social media outlets we mentioned earlier in the show, you can also email us. Our email address is bendandscooppodcast@gmail.com. I want to give a shout out to all of my buddies in the P1CR. Not going to spell that for you because there's two different spellings in two different rooms. Want to cover all my bases there. Got a little Easter egg here for them at the end of the show. And for those who are listening that have no idea what this is in reference to, I, as an 11-year-old on spring break in 6th grade, back in 1978, March of 1978, I was afforded the opportunity, along with a lot of other local children in the town I grew up in, San Marcos, Texas, to be in a movie that is now something of a cult classic. So this song, this outro, is dedicated to that experience and to all of you who know about how much I relish that little tiny sliver of fame I once had. We'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to have another episode up next week. Spread the news, spread the word about all the music you heard on the show. Talk to you later.
Who could have imagined they were there? Who could have predicted they would attack? And now, who would survive? Your Honor, they're here. Your Honor, they're hungry.
What's the matter with you?
Your Honor, they're unstoppable.
Stop that! Hey, keep your hand out of the water.
What's wrong with the water?
The water is filled with carnivorous fish.
Your Honor, they call them the devilfish because wherever they go, hell waits below.
They breed like flies. There'll be no way to stop them.
Suddenly, no one is safe. And everyone must be warned. The water is now a human death trap.
2 people have been killed up there, and more have been killed all along the river.
You gotta believe us.
These are the man-eaters who go beyond the bite of all other jaws. Sharks come alone. Piranha come in thousands. Crazed by the scent of blood, they live by the taste of flesh. With razor teeth, they can strip a man to the bone in a frozen instant of terror. Piranha. They're here. They're hungry. They'll eat you alive. Who can stop them?
Feeling